And so the easiest way to get an audience in talk radio is to give people something that they can't get in the rest of media, that they can't get on NPR, they can't get in Los Angeles Times, New York Times, NBC News, CNN. You have to give them something different. And as the rest of the media is essentially left of center, so you want to give them a right-wing perspective because there's this huge audience out there for right-wing perspectives that are not getting fed, generally speaking, by the mainstream media. But then to get people coming back to your show every day, you have to feed them something beyond just a conservative perspective. You have to give them thoughts that are not in the mainstream media. And so you are incentivized to increasingly become a conspiracy theorist and a crank, and as you develop an audience, you get an over-exaggerated sense of your own abilities to discern patterns that the mainstream media can't see. And so it's a familiar whipping direction of right-wing talk radios to decry how slanted the mainstream media is and how they're just distorting reality. And so people get on their hobby horses in talk radio. And because if all they do is regurgitate the main talking points from the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, then people are better off just going to the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. So you're incentivized to move away from an evidence-based approach from the same facts that everyone else is talking about in the media to your special facts and to your special interpretations. You have to give people something that they're not going to get in the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. And so this leads to people becoming increasingly cranks.